All right, let's get a little more energy. Good morning, you all. All right, that's what I like. Good morning to all those at home as well, our virtual audience. Good morning. My name is Cynthia Gallardo, your favorite legacy lady. And thank you so much to Shawn and the Leadership Experience Tour team for such a fantastic event. I can assure you, guarantee you, in fact, that you are in for a real treat with all the fabulous and dynamic speakers that you will hear today. So make sure you're taking copious notes. You can take them on your phone or on paper, whichever you like, okay? So as we get started here, I have a question for you. Wouldn't you agree that all of us have gone through some type of defining moment in our life? If you've gone through a defining moment, please raise your hand. All right, I see those hands out there, yes. So a defining moment is something, an experience or something that happens to you in your life, and it leads you to a fork in the road where you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision that will shape the rest of your life. It can even change the trajectory of your life. So once again, who's gone through that type of moment in their life? That's right, all of us have. So with your permission, I'd like to, if you could give me a thumbs up, share with you a personal defining moment that I've gone through that has allowed me the privilege to be here with you today. Thumbs up? All right, Ryan, I see you out there. Thank you. Thumbs up, everybody. All right, so at this particular defining moment, my husband and I decided in our life we wanted more freedom and flexibility in our life to do the things that we love to do with the people that we love to do them with. We wanted more time, control of our time. So at that particular moment, I was working full-time, 9 to 5, I say, but actually 8, 10, 12-hour days in corporate America. I loved what I was doing. I absolutely loved helping people become the best version of themselves, a problem solver, a solution maker. My husband was working full-time as a welder. So what we did is we put a plan in place. I'm all about action plans, 30, 60, 90-day action plans. I put a plan in place. We started working that plan. We were so excited. Then life happened, right? Life, everything, everybody goes through life. And we put our plan on the back burner. And then we continued, with life. Our paychecks were coming in. We were getting those steady paychecks. We continued until one moment, I get to work. And that's the start of my defining moment. I was let go from my job after working almost 15 years, giving the best of my life. And it's still very hard to talk about it. It's like those roller coaster of emotions come forward. I felt like a failure. I had never felt like that before. I'm used to excelling. I'm used to putting those goals forward, making sure they happen. I hit rock bottom, but I didn't let anyone at work see that. I walked out of that office with my head held high. When I got to home, the pieces fell apart. I spiraled into a depression. My husband had never seen me like that. So what he did, what a loving husband does, he whisked me away to Niagara Falls on the Canadian side. I was able to really reflect and meditate at that moment. And you know what I did? I want you to write this down. Please, put it in your phone. Perspective. If there's anything you take back from this, it's all about perspective. I focused on the positive things in my life. All the good things that had happened, that journey that led up to that point. I focused on all the lessons learned, the leadership experience I gained. I focused on the trainers I had gone through. And I focused on the MBA I earned that the company paid 100% for. Who does that? So I took all that and I put it into the next step, which is I transitioned from employee, that's right, to CEO of my own company. So I think this is a good time to reintroduce myself. Hello, my name is Cynthia Gallardo. I am your favorite legacy lady. I am CEO and founder of Launch to Legacy Academy, where I act as a catalyst to empower and inspire women entrepreneurs and business owners struggling to transform a business idea to a vision, to a reality, to a profitable business by discovering their unique business DNA to launch, build, and protect their legacy. That's right, your legacy. And I love what Lady Kendall said earlier. It's all about the legacy, right? So I do know about entrepreneurship. I know what the struggles are, the fears, and those failures that may happen, right? You heard my story. I was started from ground zero, and now I have successful businesses. So what my husband and I did to be able to get to that point is we invested in ourselves. You have to invest in yourself and surround yourself with individuals who have already been there and done that. And that's exactly what we did. Okay, I know I've talked a lot about myself. Thank you for listening to that. Now we want to talk about you, each person in this room. So I see you taking notes. I see you putting notes in your phone. So I have one other thing I want you to think about. Today is about you. So in your phone or in those notes, put today's date. If you could put today's date, June 4th, because this date and your name, put your name on there. This is part of your plan. Today is the date you start your defining moment. This is the day, this experience, the name says it all, Leadership Experience Tour. This experience is what catapults you or takes you, is the catalyst to that fork in the road where you make the decision as to the rest of your life. You can either continue as you are, or you can make a decision to make a change. Take the information in today from me and from all the other speakers, apply it in your life, and live that life you've always wanted to lead, and leave that lasting legacy. You can do it. You can do it. So now I want to share with you a few statistics here. It's not to scare you. I just want to lay out the landscape of entrepreneurship. So according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, you know how many small businesses fail within the first 2 years? 50%. 50%. So imagine half of the small businesses in here would be gone after 2 years. And within the first 5 years, 63% fail. And get this, within the first 15 years, 75% fail. But I don't tell you that to scare you, because you won't be one of those statistics. Because I know you will be able to apply, or what I will share with you is my 5-step launch, get this, to legacy blueprint. 5 simple steps that I know will work. I can guarantee they'll work because they work for me. But before I do that, I want to share with you a hobby my husband and I love doing. We love salsa dancing. Anybody in here like salsa dancing? All right, you're my girls. All right, so what we do is, 1, 2, 3, 4, we glide across the room. My husband's twisting and turning me, my hair flying around. We love it. I feel so free. So energy is awesome, you all. I feel like I'm the only one in the room. Then we get to the point for you. What about you? I know some of you like salsa dancing. Some of you might not even like dancing at all. But I tell you this story, because I know each and every one of you knows what it feels like to do what you love, to feel that energy, that momentum, that empowerment that comes with doing what you love. That's why I tell you this story, because that's what entrepreneurship is about, doing the things that you love. So now I'm going to go back to that 5-step blueprint, and oh man, I could just talk about that, but what I'm going to do is just share with you 5 simple steps, the general framework of it. So I want you to please draw a star on your paper in the notes you're taking. If you could draw a star, 5-pronged star. It's not an art class, no worries. Nobody's going to be judging you on it. So a 5-pronged star, 5-pointed star. And on that top star, if you could write down the SY. The second prong, if you could write down NE. And the third prong, if you could write down R. And the fourth prong or point, G. And the fifth one, Y. Okay? So before we go there, I want to share this formula. But don't worry, it's not a physics class, you all. And I see some looks out there. I'm going to go through it again. No worries. It's not a physics class, but if you could write down this formula, DNA plus synergy equals legacy. That is the common denominator that flows through that 5-step formula in the blueprint that I'm sharing. So if you drew out that star, the SYNERGY, look at it clockwise. What does that spell? Synergy, that's right, synergy. That's one of my favorite words, because the whole is greater than the individual parts. I can do a lot by myself. I know I can. I know you can too. But if we put all our energy together, even those of you at home, wow, imagine all the great things we can do with that synergy. That's what it's about. That's what entrepreneurship is about. So I'll leave you with this. The SY, and of course, I want you to know more about it, and I'll let you know how you can reach out to me so we can talk about that, what that synergy is. But the SY is save yourself, because it starts from the inside out. That's right, the inside out. So you want to save yourself first so you can help the person next to you, next to everyone else. So you all, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to be able to talk to each of you personally. Go to my website at www.cynthiagallardo.com. You can see my name up top. And think of the Lamborghini Gallardo. You can think of me, CynthiaGallardo.com. And also follow me at Cynthia Gallardo Legacy on Instagram. And you all, I'm from Louisiana. I have a special gift for you. We're all about lagniappe, that little something extra. If you go to my website, you'll get that special gift. I'm signing off as Cynthia Gallardo, your favorite legacy lady. Thank you.